Some people buy cars because they need it for practical reasons, to get from point A to point B. Some people buy cars because they need some excitement in their life, to get driving thrills and kicks. Well, some people buy cars simply because it's the in-fashion accessory nowadays. And as far as fashion accessories go, I think very few cars can reach the cadre that this Citroen DS3 can. So we're going to find out exactly what makes this car très chic. According to the brochure, it's okay to stare. Apparently, this all-new DS3 oozes visual magnetism and flair. We tend to agree. You know what? As this car definitely appeals to the masses in a very unique, eccentric way. Well, most definitely très chic, but we're going to find out exactly if it's just chic or does the design play another more important role. Well, take a look at this. Some people say that the front end is a little bit bug-eyed, but it's okay, you know. This is the kind of bug-eye that's cute and cool. It's like looking at a very stout and healthy looking baby. You just want to go like, ugh. Exactly the same with this car. It has that effect on you because the front, along with the rest of the car, it just has that very stout, solid feeling, which it indeed is. This design, this roundish front design adds to the fact that this car is a Euro NCAP 5-star rating car. This, along with the host of safety features, ensures that this car is safe for the people inside as well as the pedestrians outside. And then, this is definitely the premium part. The daytime running LED lights flanking the front two sides makes sure that wherever you are when you're looking at this car coming from head-on up front, you're going to know that this is a Citroen DS3. The design in front is cool, but wait till you check out the back. Okay lads, so I'm not going to beat around the bush. We are talking about this car because it's very chic, so let's talk about the design. But before we get to that, I just want to say something here. This is a small car. It is a premium B segment hatch. But you've got 285 litres of boot space that, with a flick of a button, you can expand by putting the seats down to 385 litres. Not bad. Okay, now that I've gotten that out of the way, just look at that. This is undeniably a thing of beauty. The DS range is all about that. It's all about the design. The DS3 is the baby in the line that also includes the DS4 as well as the DS5. Now, the design of this car is just a lot of attention has been put into the detail. How much attention? Look at this jewel-like tail lamp over here. The DS logo is in there. It is part of the design. It just, you know, and when it illuminates, it just looks like a sparkling red ruby. It's really beautiful. Definitely one of the most revolutionary parts of the design of this car is this, the floating B pillar over here. It just looks like a shark fin waiting to, well, get at you when you're in the water. It looks menacing, but it is a clever piece of design because this black glass over here hides the rest of the B pillar that is in fact over there. Now, talking about this design here, and you can see a contrast of the white roof as well as the blue paint job. You can have this car in 7 different color combinations, and they're all going to have a contrasting roof versus the body color. Very nifty, very a la Mini at a certain point before, but that's definitely one of the appeal. And the wraparound look of the glass really gives it that today look. Now, in Malaysia, you're going to get this car with the standard 17-inch Baloney rims that comes with black diamond tips. Again, it adds to the flavor of the car and it looks quite fantastic. And then, as you go inside, the beauty continues. Okay, now let's have a look at what we have over here. First things first is the fact that these chairs not only look the business, but they also feel the business. They hug you quite well, you know, suggesting to you that this car is going to be a blast when you take it for a spirited drive down the B roads. Now, we're going to talk about that later. Let me pull this door shut. The feel of the build quality is premium. Cannot fault them on that. The materials used, very, very nice. The leather, the plastics, not scratchy, everything is good. And then for this fascia here, you have this black piano fascia, which seems to be the in thing du jour. And it's good to see that Citroen is continuing this trend previously seen in the Ford Focus and cars like that. So very, very nice. The instrument cluster is classic looking. No, let me rephrase that. It's not classic looking. It looks very futuristic, but it tells you exactly what you need to know very, very easily. And then the hood that hovers above it has light vents, and you could see light coming from the other side, and that definitely looks wonderful. It looks great. Steering wheel also looks great, flat bottom a la Audi TT. Again, another suggestion that this car is going to be one heck of a drive. Again, we're going to talk about that later. It looks good, but you will see that you don't have any buttons on the steering wheel, and you're thinking, oh my god, I spent so much money and I don't get anything. Wow, actually the cruise control is right over there, and the audio control is right over there. That's a bit of a shame because it is hidden and it doesn't tell you exactly, you know, you still fiddle with it when you're trying to use it, and that's not a good thing. The other thing that I don't particularly like is this head unit over here. I've seen pictures of the European version of the car. You actually get a bigger screen and a better looking head unit, and this head unit, it just looked like it doesn't belong in this beautifully designed interior. Neither does this compartment over there. Check this out. You've got a toggle here and you'll be thinking, what's this for? It's because, let me see if I can get this out. You can insert your own perfume stick in here and scent your car with your favorite perfume. Amazeballs. You have enough boxes and cubby holes. You've got auxiliary audio and USB down here, as well as the 12-volt power. And the seating ain't that bad at the back as well. And then, well, let's check out how the car drives, shall we? Fine day to take this car out for a spin and a test drive now, innit, with the rain and all. Well, it's okay. We get to enjoy the plushness and the comfort of this car. Comfort of this car in this rain. The car has been set up in such a way that it offers as much comfort as possible. The seat of it is very comfortable. It's a very comfortable place to be in, and the suspension has also been set up, and it ebbs towards the softer side. Now, having said that, the car comes with the 1.6 litre naturally aspirated engine that pushes out 120 PS and about 150 Newton meters of torque. The exact same engine that you'll find in the Peugeot 208 VTI, so it's a familiar lump, and it gives you, it definitely does not give you the shove and the push that the steering wheel shape as well as the seating position would suggest. Remember I mentioned this to you earlier? It suggests that you'll be able to drive this car spiritedly, but in actual fact you're probably not going to be able to do so because it doesn't give you that much shove. It does deliver the power to you in a more linear way. It is a little bit more energetic and a little bit more exciting as compared to the other B segment Japanese rivals out there that would put out similar power figures. However, it's not going to make you go like, ooh, I'm having so much fun driving this car. It won't make you do that. The engine's a little bit screamy. Even when the engine's idle, there seems to be a lot of noise coming out from the front end of the car. The engine's actually quite loud. So it's pretty good that this car comes with a 4-speed automatic gearbox with a regular conventional torque converter instead of a CVT. Now, apart from the loudness coming up from the engine as well as well, the entire powertrain, the cabin itself and the design of the car itself keeps noise levels down. Yes, you might hear the pitter-patter of the rain on the roof of the car. However, You don't get a lot of wind noise, you don't get a lot of rolling tire noise, so that's a pretty good job done there. Well, what can we finally say about this car? Well, first things first, let's just not deny the fact that this is a very handsome looking car. It's been designed very, very well. And in fact, design was the first thing that came to mind, I'm sure, to a lot of people if they were to choose this car. You see, the design where it goes all the way down to the key fob. This is supposed to be color-coded along with the roof. If you've got a black roof, this thing will be black. So design is definitely one of the most important features of the car. How does it drive? How does it perform? Well, nothing really to shout about, but it does exactly what it's supposed to do without much fuss, and it gives you a little bit of excitement in the form that you know that you're driving just about the same way everybody else is driving, but you look $1 million. This car definitely gives you the edge by giving you the difference in the way you look and you present yourself. This car is designer handbag versus the regular stuff out there.